Once upon a time, in a big city, there was a little girl named Lily who loved playing outside. She would spend all day running around the park near her house, climbing trees and making new friends. It was beautifully carved with flowers and had a tiny keyhole in the front. Lily searched everywhere for the key, but it was nowhere to be found. Then she saw something strange. The keyhole matched the color of her shiny red boots, so she put the keyhole on her boot and pushed it open. The box clicked open, and inside was a shimmering rainbow key. One day while playing, she found a small wooden box hidden under a bush. Houses were made out of chocolate and gumdrops, and rivers of caramel flowed through the streets. The trees were candied apples, and the grass tasted like vanilla. As Lily sprinkled it with her imagination, the caramel flowed and sparkled once more. It was so fun to use her imagination to make all the candy come alive again. You're just visiting, so your touch can't make things magical again. As soon as Lily touched it, she felt a magical pull, and before she knew it, she was whisked away to a secret land made entirely of candy. She told Candy to close her eyes and held out the key. "Try putting the key in your pocket and then opening your eyes really fast," she said, overjoyed. Lily ran through the sugary landscape until she came across a little cottage that looked like an overturned milk carton. "How will I ever find this place again?" she asked. The wooden box was still sitting under the bush, and with it, the key that started it all. From that day on, whenever Lily felt a little blue, she would take the key with her and visit the land of sweets, where she and Candy would dance among the candy flowers, slide down the rainbow sprinkles, and remember the day that Lily brought the magic back to the land of sweets. But recently, no one had played in the park, so the key hadn't been used in a long time. Without imagination, the land of sweets had become dull and gray. But on the third try, the key began to glow. You have to feel it with your heart. Candy's eyes flew open, and everything around them sparkled. "It worked!" she cried, throwing her arms around Lily. "You gave me back my magic." All the candy had turned to dirt, and the sweet-smelling flowers had wilted. They slid down rainbow sprinkles, rode on marshmallow clouds, and swung on licorice whips. Smoke was curling from its chimney, and the sweet smell of cookies made Lily's tummy rumble. "I've been waiting for you. My name is Candy, and this is the land of sweet. You see, we've lost our magic, and only the key that fits this box can restore it." She knocked on the door, and a little girl with caramel hair peeked out. "Hello," said Lily. "My name is Lily, and I found this magical key that opened this box. Where am I?" She had a great imagination, and she couldn't bear to see the land in such bad shape. So Candy took her to the center of town, where a big wilted sunflower had once stood. Together they sang, they danced, and they pretended the sunflower was a giant ice cream cone. And just like that, the flower began to glow. Its petals unfurled into a beautiful swirl of orange, yellow, red, and blue. And instead of wilted petals, sweet-smelling orange blossoms grew in their place. "Oh, you must be the one," said the caramel-haired girl. Candy explained that the key was made of pure imagination, and children who played outside were often touched by its magic. "I want to help," said Lily. Next, they went to the river where the caramel had turned to dirt. But when they returned to Candy's cottage, Lily noticed a big frown on Candy's face. "What's wrong?" she asked. "I'm sorry," said Candy, "but only someone from the land of sweets can use this key." Lily felt sad. She wanted to help, but she understood that Candy was right. Suddenly, she got an idea. At first, nothing happened. The two girls spent the rest of the day playing in the land of sweets. When it was time for Lily to go home, Candy walked her to the big chocolate river. "You won't find it by looking," said Candy. And just like that, Lily was back in her old park.